recipe. My motto was to stick with it.
We are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it.
Hey guys, welcome to another week on Mounjaro, a week in my health journey, a week in my life. My name is Patrice, and I am on a journey to conquer diabetes, to live a healthy, sustainable lifestyle, one day at a time, one step at a time. This is week 26 of being on Mounjaro. I am still on the 5 milligram dose. I did my injection last night. I also put on a Freestyle Libre sensor. I'll pop up a video of that here. And I actually did a video, or I'm doing a video. It'll post before this video posts, but I'm doing a video where I'm showing the first 24 hours of the sensor using the sensor. So make sure to watch that video to see how my blood sugar reacts to the different foods and according to what I eat. So yeah, I am on the 5 milligram dose now. We'll start the 7.5 dose on next week, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm not going to be showing like my normal blood sugar, my fasting blood sugar throughout the week like I normally do. But what I'll do is I'll show screenshots of my of what the sensor is saying. So right now, y'all see that? I know the light is kind of, I'll do a screenshot. So right now it's saying 112 and it is 11:29. I'm about to eat a burrito, second half of a burrito bowl, and I lost my train of thought. But I'm about to eat the second half of a burrito bowl, and we'll see how my blood sugar goes for that. But yeah, I'll pop in here and there. But I wanted to welcome you guys to this vlog. If you're new here, thank you for joining. If you enjoy this vlog, go ahead and hit that like button at the end, or even right now if you want to, and consider subscribing to our channel. We are over here motivating each other, loving on each other, and just continuing to push each other a little bit further along as we go on our health journeys to better ourselves. And anyone who is returning, thank you again for returning. I appreciate your love and your support. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys later on, and we'll see how this week goes. It's Saturday. We're at another basketball tournament. This time we're in Charlotte, North Carolina. I do have on the Freestyle Libre. I think I already said that earlier. And right now my reading is showing 110. I'll just screenshot it. Oh, 106. I guess because I started walking. But it's showing 106. This morning, while we were traveling here, I had some of my little cherries. I talked about my cherries in another video that I posted. I'll link that up here. When I first put on the Freestyle Libre. Yeah, that's the video. And so the cherries caused my blood sugar to go up a little bit and then come back down. And then just a little while ago, we had some Chick-fil-A, and I did have the hash brown scrambled egg bowl. And so that caused, go up and come back down. But my blood sugar, everything that I've been eating has, my blood sugar has not gone above 150 since I put this Freestyle Libre sensor on. So good. What I'm going to do is I probably am going to have something sweet today. So I wonder how that's going to affect my blood sugar. Remember, everything in moderation. So we'll just see how this goes. Hopefully they win some games today, or at least have fun. And we'll take it from there. Catch up with you guys later.
Chipotle frappuccino. It's a Chipotle frappuccino.
Good morning. It's Sunday morning. Last night we went to Bonchon. They said a Korean restaurant. They're famous. I guess not famous, but they're known for their fried chicken. So I tasted my husband's fried chicken, and it was good. I just put the word up here, bibimbap, and it was okay. Gonna go ahead and get in this gym this morning and exercise, and off to breakfast, then off to their first game. They won their first game, lost their second game, and then off to their first game for today. So, and I think they only have one game today, so we'll see what all we get into because it's early, and then we have the rest of the day for the girls to just do things and bond. So we'll see what we get into. But let me get my workout in and catch up with you guys later. Fun fact about me, I do not like to sweat. I like the glisten that you get when you're working out and all that jazz, but I do not like to sweat. I don't like, well, it's not that I don't like to sweat, I just don't like the icky feeling. You know, the feeling you get when you're all sweaty and stuff. So, let me go get ready for the day. And this hotel doesn't have, like, you have to order the breakfast, so I guess we'll be going somewhere for breakfast. Not sure where yet, but we'll see. All right, let's just say this week was a little blur and I didn't get to pick up the camera like I wanted to throughout the weekend. Like I usually do for my daughter's tournaments and show what I eat and blah, blah, blah and all that. But I did show you guys some things. So, what is today? Today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Memorial Day. Let me just kind of show you guys what my blood sugars have been for the past week. So I've been using the Freestyle Libre. I've been using the Freestyle Libre 3. It's a continuous glucose monitor to monitor my blood sugar. I used to show you guys, every day my fasting blood sugar in the morning. But now I have this on. So right now my blood sugar is 97. Let's just kind of look at what it allows you to see. I still haven't played with this all the way, but as you can see right here, since I've had it on, I started, I think it was May the 25th. I forgot what day I started on. It was on last week, Thursday, whatever day that was. But this is the last 6 days of my blood sugars reading. So as you see, my blood sugars have not dipped under 70, and it has not gone above 150. And everything that I've eaten for the past 6 days, my blood sugar has still stayed in this good target, good range. I am, on the 5 milligrams of Mounjaro. So obviously Mounjaro is helping with that because I do ingest carbs. I don't I don't deprive myself from things if I want to, indulge, or I want to, try some things out. Like yesterday, I had a little piece of, I threw it out. I had a little piece of a donut. It's called Duck Donuts, and it was a donut with, a glazed donut with bacon on top. And so I wanted to try it. So I had a donut this big, and I had a little piece of it. I cut it and got a little piece of it, and it was fine. What else did I have this weekend? I also had blah, 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 blah. One day at the hotel, I had a cookie, chocolate chip cookies. That obviously my blood sugar didn't go. So my blood sugar is still being well managed with Mounjaro, and with me kind of creating a lifestyle that I can sustain. So I'm, like I said, I don't deprive myself. I don't cut out anything. If I want to try it, I try it, but I just do it all in moderation. Rambling again. I can do that. I'll ramble. But so let me just, what I'm going to do today is, so later on this evening after work, I'm going to sit down or maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know. But either today or tomorrow, maybe I'll wait till tomorrow when I do my update for the week and see what my weight is and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to sit down and kind of look back at my goals that I set for 2023 and kind of regroup, refocus, and, look at the goals that I had set at the beginning of the year, see where I'm at with reaching those goals, and then try to maybe, just see if I need to tweak some things, change some things, create new goals or whatnot. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'll see. However, if I feel like doing it tonight, I'll do it tonight. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. But for now, for breakfast real quick, I did not. Yesterday was Memorial Day. I didn't meal plan yesterday or do anything yesterday really. So I need to get some breakfast in me and get off to work. So what I'm going to do is I have right here, if you can see this, you see? Yep. So my juicer, this is what I use to juice. But this is what I usually use to make my smoothies. But I also have this magic bullet, and this allows me to do like a 1 serving thing. So put this on top like that, and you put your ingredients in it. So this allows you to do a 1 serving thing. I did get this off of Amazon. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. But I am going to make some type of smoothie. And I'm gonna look and see what ingredients I have in the refrigerator, and I'm just gonna create something just so I can get something in my system. I'm definitely gonna add some protein shake mix, powder mix to it, and just kind of create something to have for breakfast. In this particular magic bullet, it came with different cups. This is the one I had the water in, but one that has a handle, so if you want to take it along with you. The one I'm using doesn't have a handle. It even has a smaller cup if you want a smaller size. It has a lid, one right here that has a lid like this, so you can take it to go. And then it has a couple of these, so if you want to go keep it in the refrigerator and use it later. But yep, this is my smoothie for this morning. Oh, it's good. I put the spinach, the protein shake, powder mix. That was my husband's. I didn't want to open mine because mine is not open, so I was like, I'll just use his. And let's see, I said spinach, right? The Greek yogurt and 3 strawberries. So this will be my breakfast for today. Good. Week 26. So let's just talk about blood sugar, weight, as well as what happened throughout the week, and then we'll look at a goal checkup. So I'm going to check in on my goals for 2023 and see where I'm at and see if I need to kind of reevaluate my goals, change some things up, or create new goals. So to start with my blood sugars. So looking back at the Freestyle Libre report, I am seeing that my blood sugars throughout the day, the average is about 100, 101, 100. That little black line there, that's the middle or the median point. So that shows you that my blood sugar is hanging in the 100 range. And then the lighter blue shading represents the 5th through the 95th percentile of where my readings are. So that captures any like outliers, any high numbers, any low numbers. So that's the big shading. And then the darker blue line, that shading, or the darker blue shading, represents the 25th through the 75th percentile range. And that shows more of where the tighter squeeze of where my blood sugars are. So as you see, my blood sugars are not going below 70, so I'm not dipping, and I'm not going above 150. So even with what I'm ingesting. I'm not on low carb. I'm not on like a keto or anything like that. I do intake carbs because I do everything in moderation. So my blood sugars are still hanging. I don't go out and eat like cupcakes and cookies all day long. Not anything like that. But I do ingest sweets here, every now and then. And as you see, my blood sugars are still ranging in a good range. Mounjaro is doing what it's supposed to do, controlling my blood sugars. And I'm not abusing the Mounjaro. I'm not, like I said, I don't ingest sweets all day, every day, anything like that by any means. And then we're looking at this, this is helping me to not just see a glimpse or a snapshot of my blood sugar like I've been doing. I would do my fasting blood sugar in the morning and I would give you the average of where my blood sugars lie. But with this readings, I'm able to kind of see a bigger picture. And that's the good thing I like about this Freestyle Libre or the continuous glucose monitor in general, is I can get overall a bigger picture than just the fasting blood sugar. So we'll have to see how the pricing is with the Dexcom, and if the Freestyle Libre, me buying it out of pocket instead of through insurance, if it's a big cost, then I'm not going to get it. But I like the Freestyle Libre, but I may have to move on to the Dexcom. We'll see. So my weight for this week I measured in at 168.8 pounds. That's an increase of 1.6 pounds, so I did go up. Last week I measured at 167.2, and I know exactly why. Exactly why my weight went up this 1.6 pounds. It was because of this past weekend, my daughter's tournament. I ate as best as I could but the moderation part, it was a little bit more than in moderation. So I did, enjoy the weekend, and I'm not sad about that. I'm not regretting that at all or anything like that. So I understand now that, by me documenting my weight journey, what affects my weight and so forth. So I know it could be the sodium, it could be the sweets, it could be all of the above that caused the 1.6 pound increase. I still continue to exercise, as you saw even on the trip. I continue to exercise, and I fell in love with exercising. So that's just like my peace, my time to reflect, my time by myself. Just a quiet time to myself. So I'll continue to exercise, and I am going to start bringing in strength training. I bought it. I think it just arrived. Yep, there's an Amazon package. You'll see that in the next vlog. I bought some weight ropes. The ropes that you kind of like, you hold them and you flap them up and down. So I'll show you that when I open the box, and I use it next week. Oh, and then the Meatrix, I've still been capturing my measurements using the Me360 app, and I haven't been showing it, but because I wanted to kind of see how it works in the progression. But as I'm going to pop it up here, but from May 3rd until May 31st, when I measured on May 3rd till when I measured on May 31st, in all areas, my body, the inches are going down. Now my calves stay the same. I have some big old thick calves, muscular calves, but the calves stay the same, and everything else went down now. So that's a good sign as well, that even though my weight is just kind of like teeter, going back up, back down, I am losing inches. So I am happy about that. I'm popping in here real quick because I forgot to mention I am moving to the 7.5 milligrams Mounjaro tonight. So I will be I'm nervous, but I'll be injecting the 7.5 milligrams of Mounjaro tonight, starting that box, and hopefully the side effects are minimum, just like they have been on 5 milligrams. So we'll see how this goes for next week, and I'm nervous, I'm excited, I am all of the above. All right, and then goals for 2023. So when I started 2023, I had the three goals in mind that I wanted to accomplish. And then my motto, as I set out to complete these goals in 2023, my motto was to stick with it. And let me tell you guys, if this had been me last year, not documenting my journey like I've been doing now, I would have been given up. I would have given up. I would have not put in all the effort that I've been doing, because I wouldn't have stuck with it. So my motto this year is to stick with it. So that's why I'm continuing to give you guys these updates. That's why I'm continuing to eat healthy, exercise, because I am sticking with it all 2023, and I know I'm going to be happy with the results at the end of 2023. So my motto is to stick with it. So y'all stick with me. Stick with me. But my first goal was centered around blood sugar. So I wanted my A1C to go down under the pre-diabetic range into the normal range. And my A1C started out at 5.7 at the beginning of this year. Back in November, or was it 5.9? I'll pop it up here. I think it was 5.7. 5 back in November when I got my labs drawn. And if you saw my 6-month update, if you saw my video with the lab that I went over my labs, my A1C is now at 5.4%. So it is now in the normal range, and I'm happy about that. Now, what I said in my video where I talked about my goals in 2023, I need to maintain it. So I need that A1C to stay at 5.4 below the whole rest of 2023. So when I go back to the doctor in November, I want it to be lower. So I think I'm going to set a goal at 5.0. I want my A1C to be at 5.0. These are, this is kind of a goal to keep me on track. So I have something to look forward to. My next goal was waist circumference. So I wanted my waist circumference to be lower due to the metabolic syndrome, and I wanted it to be under 34 inches. And I am pleased to say that using the Me 360 app, I didn't measure myself. If I measure myself, I'll pop it in here. But my waist circumference is 33.4 inches. So it is under the 34 inches that I set out for it to be under here in the middle of 2023. So now again, maintaining that or trying to go lower. So I think I want to try to go lower and get to 31 inches by the end of 2023. So that's where that strength training comes in, and continuing that cardio and the exercise. So we will see this at the end of 2023 where my waist circumference is. All right, and then my weight goal for this year is to get down to 160 or below. And right now I'm at 168.8. Now at the start of this year, I started out at 185. So I think I'm doing good. I'm doing good to say that I started at 185 at the beginning of this year, and I am now at 168.8. So I got to continue to push, continue to eat healthy, continue to exercise, continue to track what I am doing, continue to stick with you guys and have you guys as my accountability partners so that I can get down to below 160. So that is where I'm at for right now in the middle of 2023. Well, actually July 1st would be the middle of 2023, or June 30th. But I wanted to just kind of pop in and do a recheck and just kind of get things back in perspective and refocus. And because like I said before, when these busy times in my life pop in, I tend to just kind of like exercise, eating healthy. That's out the window because it's a stress and it's trying to get through the day is what comes first. But I've been sticking with it, and I'm going to continue to stick with it. So I thank you guys if you stuck with me throughout this video. And I thank you guys who have subscribed to my channel and continue to stick with me and support each and every video. You don't know just how much that means to me. So how has your week gone? What are you up to now in your journey? Do you need to do a check-in of your goals and see where you're at and kind of refocus and evaluate your goals and change your goals up some? But how are you doing? I hope everybody is continuing to do well on their journey. And as always, guys, I thank you for your love, your support. Until next time, I love you guys, and God bless.